The next tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are the Guerrillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tamaloa. Give it up for Bullet Clubs, the Guerrillas of Destiny.
Guerrillas of Destiny have emerged from the back. Of course, Tama Tonga, you can see sliding on the ground, smoothest man in the business, along with Tangaloa backing him up. Former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and representing the Bullet Club.
Three-time Heavyweight Champions. Bullet Club OG Tama Tonga. Tangaloa, incredible heritage. Part of the Tongan wrestling family, of course. Father Haku, one of the most dangerous men ever in wrestling.
Definitely say that again here. And Bullet Club certainly is welcomed here in Daytona, without a doubt.
Yeah, as Logan mentioned, right, you gotta show love to the Bullet Club OG, Tama Tonga, there since the original iteration. And you know, lately he's actually been seeming to stake his claim for the leadership role of the Bullet Club. There's a lot of focus on the whole Cody versus Kenny feud, but Tama Tonga has been in the cut talking about how he deserves the leadership role.
Very fair. I mean, then again, he's been a veteran, a part of the Bullet Club for such a long time here, but there you have it. The Guerrillas of Destiny representing Bullet Club here. But now we go back to Black and Nola to bring in.
And their opponents, with a combined weight of 429 pounds, Juice Robinson and David Finley.
We talk about heritage. David Finley, third generation.
Oh, yeah.
His father, Fit Finley.
But also, we have to talk about Juice Robinson. This guy, he's been on the up and up without a doubt, fellas. I mean, you know, little by little, Juice Robinson has been finding those opportunities. And I'm excited for this matchup. The flamboyant one. I don't know if he knows where the curtain is. There it is. There you have it.
I mean, is he going to be able to focus on this match with the US title coming up against Jay White?
I mean, at this point, you're going to have to, right? You have no other choice. You're here in front of the crowd at Daytona. You need to perform. This is going to be a big matchup. And hey, a win here for Juice Robinson could look fantastic going into that matchup with Jay White. He's having
troubles with that left hand, of course.
Exactly, the left hand of God broken by Jay White at a recent event in Japan.
Yeah, that was not looking pretty in a recent promo from New Japan. At first I was like, man, his hand is actually pretty big. Then I thought, oh no, this is not good. It is actually really freaking broken.
In Juice's own words, right? He has 206 bones, you got 205 to go. That's the type of guy he is.
Very true. I mean, I wouldn't live through that way. I mean, if I broke my hand, I don't even think I'd be here talking right now. So I guess that speaks more about Juice than
Listen,
it
if
does me.
Bailey can get through a match with a ruptured Achilles, I don't think
anything's possible.
Single broken bone in the hand.
Did Bailey really get through that match though? That is the honest question.
He slid through it.
He slid. Yeah, exactly. Whoa. Okay.
Again, more words from Juice himself, right? He says he's not much brains, he's all heart and nuts, and you see him show you just what he's about.
Whoa. But also, I mean, we've been talking a lot about Juice Robinson, but David Finley, I mean, this guy has been another one of those, you know, solid performers as well, and the legacy that he has and he represents with Fit Finley, just amazing, an amazing professional wrestler. A lot to live up to.
We talk about the match coming up that Juice Robinson's got against Jay White. Of course, Jay White came through as a young lion with David Finley. Definitely went on divergent paths.
Yeah, they actually had a match fairly recently. Very intense match. Took Jay White to the limit, but David Finley still fell short. Hoping his buddy Juice Robinson can get the job done in San Francisco at the G1 Climax Special.
Well, they're going to have to be fully focused and on point because the GOD are here. True heavyweights.
He blocked it. Smart man. Smart man. He knew it was coming. He knew. We all knew it was coming. So here's something we do have to talk about, though, right? Because you have the Guerrillas of Destiny, right? GOD. They are a unit. They are a tag team that has a lot of coordination. Yes, they are brothers. How can I even forget that? Whereas you have Juice Robinson and David Finley. Yes, they're friends. Yes, they get along really well. But do they have that same chemistry that GOD would have?
No.
Well, there you have it. Professional analysis from Logan himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point that you brought up earlier, though, Logan. Will Juice Robinson have his head entirely in this match, considering he's got a U.S. title shot coming up soon? And on the other side, GOD, former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions multiple times. I mean, they're definitely going to have the chemistry advantage, but...
Two-time never openweight 6-man tag champions as well, alongside fellow Bullet Club OG Bad Luck Fale. Yeah, they got championship pedigree, whereas Juice never really been able to get it over the line when it matters.
Hey, but you know what? He's been riding that momentum as of late, but it seems like we're going to have Tangaloa as well as Juice Robinson to start things off here as the matchup begins. And I know everyone's very excited for this one. I know when I saw this announced, I was pumped up.
The arena's still filling up as well as players and fans alike filter in.
Tangaloa just waiting this one out, playing it at his own pace here. But Juice Robinson, though, able to get the better of him on this initial scuffle here. But the question is, can he maintain his control? Because it seems like Tangaloa was able to break away with that with relative ease because of the hand.
Going straight for the hand.
That's rough. That's rough. But you know what? Juice Robinson stepped into the ring with that injury. He knew what the price was.
Yeah, so absolutely. Wrap the hand up to it. Makes it an easy target for his opponent.
And due to that one strike to his left hand, the balance of power in this matchup has changed drastically. And that power as well from Tangaloa. I mean, we have to talk about that as well. I mean, this guy is a tank.
Both of these guys are serious units. Brimming with muscle, packed with muscle.
Good bat breaker there. To kind of get control once again.
Juice definitely the power man on that team, but he's pretty evenly matched here. Tangaloa. And of course, still Tama Tonga to come in, older brother.
Huge senton. Like you mentioned, right? That man is an absolute unit. That is not a small guy dropping his full weight on you.
Not at all, but it seems like David Finley is now going to come in. It'll be his turn.
He could definitely do with getting down the beach for a couple of hours.
Yeah, there's opportunity.
Right back into Juice. All right, quick tag in succession.
I like this, right? Keeping the tags going, keeping them constantly guessing as to what's been going on.
Continuing to keep wrist control.
This doesn't look...
Feels like one person can
page.
Feels like one person can do this job, but you know, who am I to question Juice Robinson and David Finley?
Two's always better than one, man. Oh, this time we get okay.
Nice.
Double axe handle to the wrist after numerous wrist locks. Really cranking it. It's going to be hard for Tangaloa to even use that for the rest of the match.
And the tags keep coming. They keep on doing it. The quick tags. At first I thought this was a sound strategy, but now they're just, I feel like they're just having some fun.
They're trying to nullify the left wrist and arm of Tangaloa.
Yeah, you can't take the GOD lightly. There's no time for having fun against these two.
Yeah, you see Tangaloa in serious pain as well, reaching for Tama Tonga, who just got knocked off the apron.
And a little bit of that flamboyant attitude from Juice Robinson to Tama Tonga.
A bit too much there.
Double hip toss.
Now it's going to be Tama Tonga's time here. Let's see if We're going to get some double trouble. There you have it. And there you go. Juice Robinson, David Finley standing tall in this matchup here as the GOD needs to regroup.
Still early days.
You can see Tama Tonga complaining to the ref about how much he's allowing the double team maneuvers of Juice and Finley.
I mean, I don't think you want to give Logan any more ammo here, Rich. I really don't think that's...
Well, that's the thing, right? Tama Tonga complaining about it, but they were making tags in quick succession. It was all legal from what I saw. Oh,
fair enough.
Wow.
Oh,
Guerrillas
no.
of Destiny
Come on.
heading back up the ramp.
I mean, there's nothing on the line here. No titles, no belts.
Not what you'd expect in this situation. Gloating with the fans, but there they have it. Oh, my goodness, coming out, and now the action.
They were just doing an impromptu meet and greet there.
With no time for the meet and greet. Juice Robinson looking to bring back Tangaloa to the ring here, but the scuffle starting to happen, and all this right in front of us. The crowd definitely getting their money's worth here. And right onto the ramp.
Oh, yeah, you can see the
David Finley going for the headbutt.
Clearly did not do
He doesn't
his
know
homework.
the law.
Well, doesn't know the lore whatsoever. Never want to headbutt Samoa, never want to headbutt a Tongan.
These are facts. This is what you live by.
Mm-hmm.
But despite that, though, it seems like Juice and David Finley were able to... What was that? Well, it seems as if now we're in a situation with Tama Tonga. He's begging.
I can't tell if that was a woman in the crowd or one of these gamers.
People were going wild when Juice's name was announced.
Very true.
Same again, to be honest with you.
Very true. To the ropes they go, though, and oh, there you have it.
Power, Tangaloa.
The power once again, Tangaloa playing a key factor.
Yeah, you can see him favor that wrist afterwards. He had to use both arms for the lariat to connect with both Finley and Juice Robinson. Still feeling the effects of the double axe handle to the wrist.
Now the fight continues outside. David Finley, Tama Tonga. And on the other side, we have Tangaloa with Juice Robinson.
That guy definitely had a full sugar coke. He is hyped up there in the front row.
Throws him into him.
He fell back. That's what happens when you're at the front row.
Sit down.
Oh, my goodness. It is just pandemonium out here at CEO Cross New Japan Pro Wrestling.
He's going out into the crowd. There's no escape.
Meanwhile, the action in the ring, you have Tangaloa.
Big senton.
Senton in 1, 2, and the kick out from Juice Robinson. Still alive in this match.
We've seen sentons from both Tangaloa and Juice Robinson. Absolute units, huge guys, just dropping their bodies on one another.
Using that weight advantage. And listen, I know that we got to talk about the action that's going on in the ring, but David Finley and Tama Tonga have basically gone off into the rafters.
I think they've gone off to the concession stand.
Potentially. Maybe, maybe they're going to have a cup of Joe together. It's a little late for that, though. But
again, it's another meet and greet. Too sweet in the fans. Too sweet for life.
And Tama Tonga loving it in the crowd.
Definitely Bullet Club country.
Yeah, you walk around here, you see Bullet Club shirts all over the place. Couldn't agree more with you there, Logan. Heavily favored, despite some of the antics that we saw earlier on from GOD, trying to leave the arena when the match wasn't going in their favor.
They were just trying to go and meet with
come on.
You saw he was, if you pay attention to the screen, he was wearing a Guerrillas of Destiny t-shirt.
There's a match going on at the middle of that ring, Logan. You can't just get out and go and shake hands with fans. That's for after the matchup, but that has to hurt.
They did, and right now they are in control, putting that work on Juice Robinson as David Finley crawls back.
Yeah, crawling is being generous, I think. It was more of like a just melting back into the ring.
What a beautiful drop kick. That was picturesque.
Oh, Tama Tonga with the fake out.
Oh, what? And they gave us the top view to boot.
Gonna put it back on?
He can sell that later.
Wait a minute, the roll up. Juice Robinson, 1, 2, but he's able to kick out there at 2. Tama Tonga forcing Juice right back to the corner, and now you're going to start to see that the ring gets cut off from David Finley. Juice Robinson not able to get to his teammate, and things have drastically changed in this matchup. Juice Robinson and David Finley certainly not taking advantage of anything here, as it is all G.O.D.
Yeah, the veteran tactics of G.O.D., right? Focusing on the injured partner, knowing that Juice has a weakness, has that hand. It's what let Tanga Loa get his initial offensive burst in the first place. So continue to focus on the weak member of the tag team.
And just look at the way that they're, again, cutting off that ring. And not many options there for Juice Robinson. Has to swing with that uninjured hand there. And
great double. That's real tag team wrestling. Not that ridiculous tag nonsense you saw earlier
David Finley there for the cutoff.
Desperate save from Dave Finley. But this is a well-oiled machine, a tag team that have been, even before wrestling, you can't learn this type of synergy.
That's very true, and that's exactly what I was talking about, the start of this matchup, guys. That there's a clear advantage for G.O.D.
That they were brothers. I had to remind
remember that they were brothers. I was clearly just talking about the fact that these guys have the synergy as a tag team, as a full team, whereas you have Juice and David that are coming in, 2 singles competitors that need to find a way to work together against this multi-time tag team championship winning team.
I'm sure they're better performers as a tag team on Tinder than they are in the ring.
Okay, well,
I know they're both party boys.
Potentially. I'm sure you'll ask them about. Oh, right to the cameraman!
Takes out the cameraman.
Oh, no! We lost a good one out there, boys.
Cameraman down. Oh, and he almost dropped the camera afterwards.
Hope Jabali's got insurance.
Yeah.
Great stuff from Tanga Loa, able to get Finley off the apron so Juice couldn't make the tag.
That hurts, going in for the sinker splash in the corner there, but Juice Robinson with the spine buster. Back, but he needs his teammate. And Finley, nowhere to be found here.
Yeah, you can see in the background right there, Tanga Loa making his way back to the apron after dealing with Finley, but he has arrived.
Juice needs the tag, but he's getting dragged back by Tanga Loa.
Again, you're seeing that's proper tag team wrestling.
Opportunity here. Goes in, gets the tag onto David Finley. He comes in.
Lands that CVS roll.
Good forearms there, right to the face. What can we see here from David Finley as both members of G.O.D. were in the corner just for a brief time. Nice job, though.
Spinning European uppercut from the young man, born in Germany.
He's got both gorillas in opposite corners. More just European uppercuts to the chest and torso.
Going for another one right from the second rope. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, and that's actually going to be a kick out there from Tanga Loa.
It's going to take more than that to put Tanga Loa away.
You can see shaking the cobwebs off.
That weight, though, just can't really deal with that. Tanga Loa is a heavy dude.
Muscle makes more than fat.
And he will have no problem picking up David Finley. Sends him for a sharp power slam right in the center of the ring.
Tama Tonga, time to stalk his opponent.
Look at him. Like a predator stalking the prey. David Finley dragged to the corner and a splash right there.
He does land the splash. Massive impact is going to go.
Oh.
That hurts. Pin now. 1, 2, and Juice Robinson there for the save to keep this matchup alive.
Guerrilla warfare. Wow.
Juice Robinson was there for the save to keep this matchup going, but I think G.O.D. has other plans. They want to end this one.
Tremendous fortitude from Juice Robinson to kick out of that. All the blood rushing to his head now, though. Oh, the reversal.
Double neck breaker. And Juice Robinson, the energy from the arena, coursing through his veins.
That blood rushing to his head has actually done him a favor.
Man, it's all hard and nuts. You see him flipping the bird to his broken hand. Gonna have to use the right hand now. Usually it's the left hand of God going into his opponents.
Wants us out of that pulp friction.
Yeah, see, he usually sets up his opponents like this with the right hand, but he finishes it off with the left hand. That's not going to be accessible to him.
Oh, grabs the left, though. Opportunity. There's the taste. Looking for another one, though, and a nice cutter. That's actually going to bring down Juice Robinson, ending that momentum. But wait a minute. David Finley right by the rope, and another cutter. No, he's going to be able to reverse that one, forcing him to the rope, bringing him up. Oh, backbreaker right there. 1, 2. Oh, and the kick out at 3. I can't believe it. I thought that was it.
2.9 kick out from Tama Tonga after a couple of gun stuns.
Logan, I think your boys are in trouble.
Spoke too soon.
Able to flow back over it, using the misdirection into another gun stun.
Massive cutter.
1, 2, 3. That's going to be it. G.O.D.
Thanks very much for that, mate. Commentator's curse.
I guess the caster curse relates to pro wrestling as well.
Here are your winners, the Guerrillas.
In style
We won't have
as
any
well.
of that esports nonsense here. We're not wizards. There's no spells being conjured.
Ah, man,
I don't know about
what a
you,
match.
but I do commentary.
Fair enough, fair enough.
With a sprinkling of analysis.
When you feel like it, I'm sure.
When I'm being paid enough.
Man,
Oh, boy.
And I don't think Jabali's really reaching that deeply into his own pockets. You know he's a bit of a cheap guy. You can relate.
The man has surgery. Okay, he has surgery he's got to pay for. Go easy on him. But right now, though, it's not about Jabali. It is about the G.O.D. getting the W.
and of course, using a page out of his former Bullet Club members' playbook, Carl Anderson with the gun stun to finish it off. I'd love to see it.
Tama Tonga was in the driver's seat at the end of that one, but when we get a chance, we'll take a look at the replays here. Plenty of intense moments in that match. Juice Robinson was dealing with a disadvantage the entire time.
Look at that smooth, synchronized. That is a textbook example of tag team wrestling.
And that was the sequence that prompted David Finley to get into the ring, because he knew that that sequence of attacks was basically going to put Juice